Monday, new week. Corona on the way out. It was never really on the way in because it wasn't that big of a deal, like I've been saying from the beginning. Chiropractic, still the best thing going in healthcare. It really is. So, where are we at? Just to recap here. Buddy Bruce, what we got? Wuhan, you know where it all started. Oh, seems like yesterday. This graph here, or this red line, put in with my PowerPoint prowess. So we're going to take that. We got the world. Looks like we're on the downswing. Makes me happy. But then again, this was inevitable. This was coming. This is like every other pandemic we've ever had. They go up and they go down. Actually, I shouldn't say this is like every other pandemic because for this one, we lost our damn minds for some reason. We went nuts, and for very little reason. So this year, again, fun with graphs. So here we've got the U.S. Now again, this is not to scale for this. This is to scale for this and for this. So the U.S., we went up and we're going down, just like we said we would. This here is the U.K. because they're kind of sputtering a little bit here, right? And then here we've got Italy. Now, Italy is here for two reasons. One, obviously it's been getting its butt kicked since day one. But two, over the weekend, the amount of deaths from COVID-19 in the U.S. made headlines because we surpassed Italy. Okay, here's again, not to take away from those that have lost loved ones through this, but here's why that's not really a huge deal. Because these graphs, these are number of cases, okay? Here's the number of cases in the U.S. Here's the number of cases in Italy. If you look at this, you'd think we'd probably surpass Italy's death toll a long time ago, but we didn't. Okay, so this is where we're sitting. It's the flu. Oh, speaking of the flu, let's talk about the flu. So this is of this morning. It is currently 7:20 on the 13th of April. So this is taken maybe about 10 minutes ago. You got 1.8 million cases worldwide, 115,000 deaths. It's called 115,100. This is the number recovered. Again, you notice we don't hear about this at all. We don't hear about the number of people recovering. You know why? Because recovery doesn't make for good headlines. Recovery doesn't get you to watch the 6 o'clock news. Recovery shows you that this isn't a big deal. Okay? Like, I'm still content with the fact that if this wasn't on the news, I don't think we'd know about it. 116,000 deaths. We're at 137 from the good old-fashioned regular flu. And this isn't even a bad year for the flu. So this plus this, it's like a bad year for the flu. But again, for some reason, we're losing our minds. 12 million abortions. I don't know where you stand on that one way or the other, but it is the ending of a life. Whether you think that life has rights or not, I'm not here to debate that. I'm just showing you there's been a whole lot more abortions than there has for COVID deaths here. Deaths caused by smoking. 1.4 million deaths caused by smoking this year. So, with all this stay-at-home BS, this wear your mask, this social judging, this snitching on your neighbors, you guys are setting a precedent here. I really hope next year you're doing the same stuff when the flu comes out, because that's really about how bad this is. This is like the regular old flu. But I digress. Let's look at some journal articles. Or not. There we go. Enhancing versus suppressive effects of stress on the immune function. If your stress increases, your immune function decreases. If your immune function decreases, you can't fight the stuff that's flying out around here all the time. Chiropractic reduces stress. Something to think about. You know what increases stress? Needless quarantines. Manufactured hysteria. Doctors telling you that this is the worst thing in the world. But I digress. Link between physical activities and the body defense system. Turns out if you work out, if you train your body physically, you have a stronger immune system. Chiropractic increases your ability to train. Understanding the pathway to death in patients with COVID-19. This year is done by The Lancet. Depending on where you get your data from, There's some places where they found out that the death rate of this is about 1%. The death rate of the annual flu is about 0.7%. Once again, strikingly similar. But I digress. My mission: attract, educate, and help as many people as possible, allowing them and their families to live long, healthy, and vibrant lives through safe and natural chiropractic care. My goal is to get as many people under chiropractic care as possible. You know why? Because it's the best thing you can do for your body. Chiropractic, working out, shopping on the outside of the grocery store. You do those three things, you're going to live forever, figuratively speaking. You don't find health in an MD's office. You don't find health at the bottom of a bottle of pills. You don't find health at the tip of a scalpel or the end of a syringe. If you're in crisis, go to your MD. If you got a touch of the Rona, go to your MD. If you want to prevent that kind of stuff, if you want to be healthy, live longer, think right, eat right, move right, talk right, be right, function right, go to your chiropractor. There's nobody that can touch what we do in the healthcare world. This is the healthcare high ground. This is the healthcare oasis. You want to be well? You come here. Aha! My man, Governor Abbott, Governor Hot Wheels. Reports are going to sign a executive order starting to lift restrictions because the economic fallout from this is going to be far worse than whatever this fake disease has done. Germs don't make you sick. You just saw the articles on it. There's plenty more out there if you want to find them. It's the environment the germs land on. What kind of environment are you creating? Bunch of research about chiropractic and immunity. Again, where are we at? Are you better? Are you on your way? Did you watch our thing on Friday? You should. It's awesome stuff. Tamika came in, talked about prepping, getting back into it after this whole thing ends. Check it out on our YouTube channel or on our Facebook. And then coming up this Friday live, we got Kadima and Casey, don't mind the blurriness of the picture, from Dr. Taylor's Gym, DT School of Fitness. Talking about accountability, okay? We've had a wonderful opportunity to get our lives in order, to get everything set up for success. So when we hit the ground running, how are we going to stay on track? These two will help us out. Friday, 12:15, Facebook Live. Other than that, you guys have a fantastic Monday. Have a great week. Need to get adjusted? Give me a call. We'll see you later.